Hello YouTube fam, welcome to my powder bathroom part 2. If you're new to my channel, my name's Tina and I make videos on lifestyle, home, and DIY projects every single week here on this channel. I recently just bought my first home and now we are renovating the whole entire thing. And for context, we moved here with absolutely nothing. So it's been quite the journey to get to where we are now. In today's video, we're going to be finishing up the powder bathroom. And if you missed the previous video, be sure to go back and watch because that's where we take out everything in this bathroom and put in a new beautiful penny tile design. I'm super happy with where the bathroom is right now. And today we're finally gonna get some paint on these walls and work on a couple of DIY projects. So let me show you where we are right now and some of the changes that I'm making to this space. Here's how the floors are looking. It's been a couple of days and it looks still so amazing. Obviously, I've just been opening the door and just looking at the floors and it's so beautiful. And today we're gonna buy some beadboard, so we're going to put that across the whole entire room and then paint it. And I'm sure a few of you guys are like, why did you not paint before you did the floors? And to be honest, I did have another plan for this space, but it ended up not working out. So that's why we did the floors first. So I'm going to cover the whole thing, make sure that it is nice and protected from the paint. I'm gonna remove some of the items on the wall. Not sure what to do with the light yet because we still kind of need it. So I'm probably gonna take that off last, but for now I'm going to head out, grab some paint, and do some swatches. I'm on the hunt for the perfect pinky, brownie, mauve-y color for this bathroom, and this is kind of a tricky color to get right, so we're going to need some paint samples. These are $5 a pop and they are definitely worth it to find the right one. And as a refresher, here's my mood board for the bathroom. We're going to add beadboard in here. And I wanted this powder room to feel a little bit more moody with dark accents and gold hardware. Beadboard is a great way to add more dimension to any wall. It's relatively affordable to buy and I actually got mine cut down to the exact measurements at Home Depot. So this way I didn't need to do any of the work and I also didn't need to use any power tools to cut it down to size. My only warning is to make sure that you leave a little bit of breathing room to account for the thickness of each board. The penny tile from my last video came out so beautifully, and now it's time to make the rest of this board come to life. We have paint. I'm painting my samples on the lower half of the wall because we're going to paint the upper half a white color. And for the bathroom, I wanted to go for like a mauve color just because this is a really popular color right now. I think this color is really gorgeous, but I cannot bring myself to paint an entire bedroom of it. So I thought the powder bathroom would be the perfect spot. So I have Sonora Rose right here, which is a lighter, more pinky color. Then I have Modern Mocha, which is the color that I saw online. It's a little bit more brown in person, so we'll see how this goes. Then we have Chocolate Delight, which is a little bit darker, and then I also got Oxblood, which is kind of a wild card. These were all under the purple hues, so even though these look a little bit more brown, they are definitely more on the purple side. Okay, so I'm definitely leaning between these two. I think this one would look really nice if I got it maybe 10% darker, which you can request them to do, so maybe I'll do that for the first time. I think this looks really good in person and on camera as well. And then these ones are a little bit more warmer than I would like. Also, I'm very confused why this one is so sheer and it's the darkest one. And this one I still really love, so it's kind of between these two, but for now, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the top half of the wall white, and then I'll make a decision afterwards. For the top half of the walls, I'm using the same paint as the rest of the house, which is Atrium White by Benjamin Moore. This has some warmer pink undertones to it, so I think it's gonna pair really well with the beadboard color. I just realized that this gray is more of a green undertone and then the ceiling is actually blue. I totally was going to leave the ceiling unpainted because I thought it was white, but you can totally see that it is definitely blue. Yes!
A W!
Wow, you did it!
Wait 1 second.
Oh my god. How did I know you were going to change into this shirt?
Now it's good.
And of course, Brian had to go and change into that beloved blue shirt, which I think now is an on-running joke and also a crowd favorite because you guys have definitely been commenting on it. So my goal is actually to finish the powder bathroom as well as the living room before Christmas so that our guests can use it. I'm definitely a little bit stressed out to finish this project, especially during the holidays. It's already a pretty stressful time. So I wanted to talk more about today's sponsor, Cerebral. Cerebral is a mental health platform that provides access to ongoing online prescription medication management, counseling, and therapy for anxiety, depression, insomnia, and other conditions, all for a flat monthly fee. And treatment for ADHD, bipolar, and PTSD are available in certain states. So whatever you need help with, they have counselors, therapists, and doctors to be there for you. I think I mentioned this on my channel before, but I actually majored in psychology in college, so mental health is definitely something that's really important to me. Personally, I struggle with anxiety, especially since I share a lot of my life online, so I put a lot of pressure on myself, and it's really nice to have a resource like Cerebral to just have someone there to help me through everything and just talk to me whenever I need it. It is very convenient to use since everything is online, and I really appreciate that you can do it from the comfort and privacy of your own home. Especially now that it's getting colder outside, I really appreciate that I can actually stay in, and their care model is designed for long-term treatment, so that way you can get really comprehensive care. They offer a consistent flat monthly rate at a more affordable price, so this can cost 3 times less than traditional therapy services. You can download the app on Google Play or the Apple Store, and it's really easy to get started. All you have to do is to fill out a short form, and that way they can learn more about your symptoms. And from there, you can choose a plan that best suits your needs as well as your budget. If you'd like to take the next step on working on your mental health, you can click on my link down below. That'll lead you over to the questionnaire, and you'll get connected with a provider right away. And with that link, you'll also get your first month for $30. So be sure to check that out. Ah, I'm gonna hit the camera. Wow, this beadboard already elongates the room so much. Everything fits perfectly except for this wall. I totally didn't account for this piece of trim over here. I basically thought that both of the walls were the same. They are not, so I'm going to bring this back and get it cut down by half an inch. But other than that, everything fits perfectly. I kind of have to just cut out some things for the outlet. We also need to go around some of these pipes, but other than that, I'm going to start to brad nail and put these up. Okay, first wall is in. Look at how good it is. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. Straight lines too. Yes. Okay, let's see. Yay! Okay, perfect fit. Time to nail. Honestly, that was a little bit harder than I thought it would be just because my walls are not straight. So that was a little bit of an issue, but we got it done. And now it is time to caulk every nook and cranny. That is really what's gonna make this look professional, because you guys can see here there is a gap. We're gonna fill up all of the seams here, and then with spackle I'm going to cover the brad nail holes. Once the speckle was dry, I went ahead and put the trim right on top to cover the edge of the baseboard. Instead of a more traditional detailed chair rail, I went for a basic flat piece of trim to give it a more modern feel, and I think this really streamlines the look. With my miter saw, I made sure that everything was at a 45-degree angle and fit perfectly in the bathroom, and then I also just brad nailed that in. Oh my god, prep work is no joke. This took me quite a while, but now we are ready to paint. I'm gonna start with a brush for the trickier areas, and then of course I'm going to use a paint sprayer. There's so many lines and edges when it comes to beadboard, so of course I'm going to spray it to make this process go a lot faster. I'm going to try my best to color correct this video and make sure the paint looks as close to the real thing as possible. This is one of those colors that the camera just has a hard time to capture, so I will insert a photo here for your reference. But to describe it, it is a very deep, rich, pinky brown color, and I really love it. This color is definitely different for me, and I think that it's nice that I have a small space like this to try out a new color that I normally wouldn't pick for a room. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out what my exact style is when it comes to home decor. I still love boho, Scandinavian, and mid-century modern styles, but I am an absolute sucker when it comes to trendy things that I see online. So right now on Instagram, the cottage style is really huge, and pairing the beadboard with this color is really perfect for that style. So I'm trying to find a way to balance all of the styles that I love together with the more trendy ones. I'm not sure if that's possible, but challenging myself to go with a color like this has definitely broadened my horizons. And right now I'm just having fun with decorating my house and not really putting myself in a box. So I really hope that you guys are enjoying this journey as I'm figuring it all out and putting this house together. Alright guys, it is a new day. My place is looking like a mess. Oh, how I've missed seeing these floors. It is finally time to remove all the coverings, and then we're gonna put in the toilet, which is, you know, everyone's favorite part.
Okay. There we go. Ah! That one's good. Is that perfect?
Is it?
Is it supposed to move? Woo!
Okay, no more shaky toilets. Fancy pants. Ooh.
You're gonna be doing this one, right? Here we go.
Oh my god.
Lucky number 2.
Alright, it is time to get rid of this light. I bought a new one, which is a lot more modern looking. This is also my first time replacing a light, so of course had to YouTube it. And let's see how this goes. This light fixture was a great Amazon find for only 35 bucks, and I will link it below if you guys are looking for one like it. I like how versatile this is because you can place it horizontally or vertically depending on where you put it in your home. Light fixtures make a world of a difference, so I love that this one is brass and will really tie in with the rest of the room. I'm going for more of a moody light, so I'm adding an Edison bulb, and this is really gonna warm up the space, and I love the look of an exposed bulb. Let there be light! Woo! We did it! Okay, so I had bought like the most beautiful toilet paper holder that I've ever seen for the Vanity, but it's kind of impossible to take out, especially since I don't have the right tools to do it. So I'm just going to spray paint it and save the beautiful one for our main bathroom. I sanded our whole vanity down and now it's ready to be painted, so I'm going for an almost black charcoal paint color. This is gonna give it a whole new look and make it feel fresh and new again. And using a darker color like this is gonna help ground the bathroom, and I think it's gonna look really great with the new fronts that I want to DIY for the doors. So I wanted to share this hack with you guys. If you're painting cabinets, get little shot glasses like this and use them to stand up your cabinets. You can just place it right on top and it's nice and lifted and you can get all the edges. After both coats of the paint dried, we're gonna go ahead and replace the faucet with this gorgeous brass one. This is gonna tie in with the rest of the new hardware in the bathroom, and I got this one on sale, so this is a really affordable way to update a basic vanity. Ta-da! Here's how she's looking with the new faucet. It looks so good. I love that it's just one handle and just looks super sleek and modern. So now I'm gonna start finishing the doors and then we can put it on and put everything into the bathroom. Okay guys, so I had a DIY idea for this and I wanna make it look like a faux painting or something in the middle here. So I got these little pieces of wood trim. They fit perfectly, kind of just sitting in between each one of these grooves. So I'm going to cut these to size, make a little frame, and then I'm gonna see if I have enough cane. Otherwise, I'm gonna use burlap in the inside, and this is gonna look like a really nice panel. To put everything together, I'm using some good old Gorilla hot glue to stretch the burlap in place. You could also use staples for this part, but I was worried I was going to scratch the paint, so I'm just using glue here and it worked perfectly fine. For the wood trim pieces around it, I'm going to use the liquid nails, and in hindsight, I probably should have just built the frame first and then attach the burlap to that, but either way works since this is a very light decorative piece that's just gonna fit on the fronts of the doors. Doing this quick and easy budget-friendly DIY really updates our vanity to look a lot more custom, and it's a really great way to also add a little bit more of a natural element to the vanity. So good in here. Oh my god. Ah, it looks so good. Wow, 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 wow. I just realized that I'm totally matching the bathroom. Like, this is literally the same exact color. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit hard to film since this is such a small space, but we're ready to put the finishing touches in the bathroom. So first I'm going to hang the mirror. I bought a beautiful arch mirror and it's always been my dream to have one in the bathroom. So this was the perfect spot to put it. And after that we can get to styling and I can finally reveal it to you guys. On the back wall, I'm adding my DIY arches. I think this fills up the wall perfectly and adds some tone-on-tone decor. This was such a fun project to do, and if you missed the video for this, I will have it linked down below. To add some height to the room, I'm hanging two framed art pieces on top of each other. This is gonna fill up that empty space above the toilet, and I really love the soft look of these floral sketches, and the wooden frame adds a subtle natural element to the room. I have been loving the look of these chunky angled hooks, and again I went with wood here to tie it back to all the natural tones in the room. These are very minimal and modern looking and are super easy to install and are really functional to hang towels or decorative pieces. Alright you guys, the time has finally come. This has been the biggest transformation that I've made in my house. I could not be happier with it, and before I show you guys, let's go back in time and take a look back at what it was before. This powder room was a very basic gray and silver bathroom. It's been such a rewarding journey putting in new tiles, painting, DIYing, and just adding in new decor to bring in a customized look to the space. I think I was able to make my mood board come to life and just put everything that I love all into one space. So without further ado, let me show you guys the after. you guys like the bathroom as much as I do. I honestly cannot just stop standing here and staring at it because I cannot believe how big of a transformation that we've made in this space. I would love to know your thoughts on this makeover in the comments below. Let me know which part is your favorite. And if this has inspired you to tackle your own bathroom or a DIY, I would also love to hear all about it. And if you like this makeover, don't forget to like it and also subscribe. I have a lot more makeovers coming on this channel. And if you want to see even more from me, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. I post on there every single day. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay inspired and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!